Welcome back to the Nerdcore Live Show number 210. And as always, broadcasted in your face on youtube.com/the Nerdcore, twitch.tv/the Nerdcore, and on a replay in your ears wherever podcasts can be found. As always, is the Nerd Chicano here to host the show. I'm my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Friday.
Yeah, man. I am just struggling right now with my what's it called, mic arm. That's cool. All right, there we go. And I think Aiden, are you ready, or is there?
Make it double.
Give me a thumbs up if you are. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, there you go. All right. Also joining us is Aiden. Yeah, Aiden had to struggle with the
dude. I don't even know what's. I didn't even turn this TV on. Fuck me, man.
Why are you at your parents'?
I'm at my grandparents' house right now, man. It's my birthday tomorrow, you fuck.
Happy birthday, Aiden.
Happy early birthday to the High Flyer Radio champion.
Say it one more time.
Happy birthday to the High Flyer Radio champion of himself.
That's what I thought right there, man. This came out of my brain, my inception. Listen, man, I'm happy to be here.
And on
hold
Sunday,
up the belt. Hold up that belt.
Huh?
What's up?
Hold up that belt. Look at that.
That AEW.
Yeah, you said. Look at that Sharpie. Look at that HFR right there. That does not say AEW. Man, I mean, look at this belt because it might be the last time you look at this belt, man. Let's just say the price went up.
It went from $10 to $300.
Yeah, let's just say the price went up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it good this last time.
Now he's actually gonna hold it. Now he's actually gonna hold it like a toy. And then on Sunday he's actually gonna have the real one. He's gonna be like, yeah, this shit's actually kind of heavy.
I have two belts on.
Yeah,
8 and 2 belts.
8 and 2 belts, and he has to unify them. But hello everybody. Happy Friday to everybody who's watching. We are going to be doing our non-spoiler review of the Batman. I want to say we'll probably do it like 30 minutes into the show, and we'll pretty much 30 minutes to fuck around, 30 minutes to.
Yeah, I imagine we'll talk about it for a while, man.
Yeah,
even the non-spoiler thoughts, man.
That's why I said 30 minutes, so that way we can have enough time.
Yeah.
So you can still hit that hour mark. But before we get into any of that wonderful stuff, Brad, what you been up to, bro? What's up? How was the couch last night?
Oh, fine, perfect. I regret nothing.
Yeah, he's like, hey, honey, you're going on an Uber tonight.
We're not gonna speak of this.
Yeah. Oh my god. But Luis will be joining us a little bit later for the review. He's working on that promo thing that Aiden's got.
Oh my goodness, that thing was good.
My man. I was like, because he was like, how do you do this? Like, how do you get like a wrestling voice? And I was like, you have to find it, bro. You can't imitate anybody. You gotta find it.
You got to find your own, man.
Yeah, and he started doing it, and I was like, "Yo, this shit kind of good." And he goes, "I'm really getting into this thing, bro."
Yeah, I sent him like all these clips. I was like, "Luis, man, like I don't know if this is too much to ask. Like I can send you whatever. I really want like a promo package for Sunday because I feel like that would just like complete everything. Like that would make it perfect. Like because we're really trying to like promote Sunday's show. Like I really think that like hopefully we can get like a good little audience is willing to come in there and, you know, check it out, donate, even if they aren't watching like any of the wrestling and stuff. But I was like, if we could just have this promo package to like kick off the show and like show everyone like all the events that have brought us here, like that would be sick. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, Brad, what's it called? What have you been up to, bro?
Today, actually, since me and Brenda went to a late showing of the Batman last night, she stayed home today.
Okay.
So we actually hooked up her new TV and the new Xbox she got. Yeah. So nice. We've been doing that. So she's been playing that the whole day. And I got the old TV up here now.
Yeah.
But I don't have an extension cord. There's only like one plug-in up here. So I gotta get in the extension cord.
Hi, Raul. Hi, Kylie. Hi, Brad. Hi, Tainted Champ.
Hi, Kylie.
I don't like the way that this looks.
Well, just like what Kenny Omega does.
69 me, Don. 69 me.
Man, I hope we see Kenny on Sunday. I think we will.
I doubt it.
It's been what? Almost 100 days?
It's been since Full Gear.
Yeah. Well, Brad, what's it called? I'm glad that you what's it called? Well, first of all, I'm glad your internet is not doing that thing today.
So
and you're good.
it was not me. It was actually the internet company. Because
Yeah.
2 days in a row, trucks were out there.
Oh, so something was wrong. Yeah.
Something was wrong.
Something was wrong.
Because
Okay.
now I was at what, two or four?
Yeah.
Megabytes per second. Now I'm up to like 10 to 12. So
God damn. Yeah, something was
God
wrong,
bless,
bro.
son.
Something was fucked up.
Yeah. And Brad was like, my download's really good though, and I'm like, yeah, no dumbass. What's it called? Your fucking
My download's perfect.
like kind of shit though. Kylie says, looks like you're reaching for something small, like your range, sir.
Oh, Jesus
Damn.
Christ!
That
I
hurt.
talk a lot of shit for people who don't have any type of gold or anything, man. I don't really see y'all with anything. I don't really see y'all big back. I don't see y'all having to have to get the extra carry on. You know what I'm saying?
And also joining us is Queen Weave. What's up, Queen Weave?
In the dark.
Hi.
In the dark. Yeah.
How you
What's
doing,
up, Michelle?
I am doing. I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've been working on my research project all day. I need like $7,000 for my project, which my professors say that's pretty reasonable. So I'm guessing other people
Ask for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So I mean, we'll see if I can get like grants and.
How are you gonna? Yeah, I was gonna say, how are you gonna do that? Like grants or like what do you do? Ask for loans?
Yeah. So the hope. Hi, Kylie. So hopefully, I can get scholarships for that, so I wouldn't have to pay it on my own. And a lot of like the money I'd be using is just for traveling, since I have to travel to the border and stuff.
Right.
And then I'd be paying for like stay and so that I can pay the people I interview to. And the only thing is that because I'm supposed to do this in the next few months, a lot of the scholarships and fellowships that are available, like I had to have applied last year,
Yeah.
for them to give me the money now, because some of them are like not immediate. So if I apply now, they'll give me the money till September, and it's like, no, I need the money now. I mean, it could still be useful because I mean the project is just barely starting. It's still going to take like 3 more years, but right now I need money, and so I only requested a small like grant scholarship thing from my department, like $1,000, and hopefully they say yes.
Yeah.
And with that, I'll be able to like start, or at least just pay the people I interview. I mean, at the end of the day, I have to travel anyway home, and so I have a little money saved up for that. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to like start interviewing people and stuff. It'll be fun. Get to meet lots of people. But other than that, I'm okay. I brought some food because I haven't had food all day. Of course.
I mean, it really wouldn't be a live show without Michelle eating on it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, but with this new mic though, you won't be able to hear me though.
Oh, what a lie! I can hear you. When we were in the Back to the Future commentary, I was hearing you freaking crunch like a motherfucker.
And why'd you tell me anything?
You got that? I think you have it. Like, I think you have the sensor like really high. Like, I can hear the crisp. I can like.
I can really hear.
You're so clear. You're so clear.
I don't know with the blue snowball if there's too many settings on that.
There's like
thing.
just three of them. You guys want to hear? Because I don't hear the difference.
Yeah, there's not a lot of settings.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
Okay, so
I don't.
We'll help your audio.
Here we go. Okay, so wait a second. Let me first check. Because right now it's at the 3, and I have it pretty far back because I feel like it still sounds really loud. But okay, so I'm gonna move to number 2. How does that sound?
Very low.
That's like it's like low.
It sounds like muffled.
It's kind of muffled, yeah.
Okay. What about now?
You can hear a lot of like you can hear like a lot of like the background
noise, white noise. Yeah.
So 3 is the best.
Yeah. So
That's it. There's no other you can't do anything else.
That's it.
No, it doesn't even have a mute button.
Fucking Brad center the snowball when you
it doesn't even have a mute
audio
button.
technical one, bro.
You think I could find all this shit? That's the one I could find.
I mean, this definitely makes me sound a lot better though. I don't sound like I'm a freaking what is it, like the airplane people?
Pilot?
The pilot.
Raul's not telling you to mute your mic because you're echoing too all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. No, I mean it sounds like what a snowball should sound like, you know.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a live show if Aiden lifted his plastic belt like it weighed 100 pounds. I mean, it's kind of true.
We've already addressed this. Man, I really hope that I fucking win and Kylie wins that fucking Face the Revolution ladder match because there's some shit coming. There's some shit coming, Kylie. One of these days, you and I, we're gonna go at it on the predictions.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Damn.
But yeah. Aiden, what have you been up to?
I've been chilling, man. Just going around Dallas, running through my old stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on, saying what's up to the people.
Taking the belt for a stroll.
Yeah, taking the belt for a stroll. I walked around. I was at the grocery store today, and the lady stopped me. She said, "Wow, is that Aiden Kostick, the High Fly Radio champion?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am. It is me." I was like, "If you want a picture." It's going to be at least $20 because I owe Luisa 20. And she said, "All right."
Luisa 20.
I said, "All right." And I said, "All right." And so we took a picture. I think she wanted an autograph for her kid. And I said, "Hey, I don't have a pen on me right now, but I'm sure there's an aisle right down there. If you went and bought one, I'd be happy to sign." And she did, so I signed it for her. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Well,
typical champ shit.
Yeah. Well, it's been quite the day for me. What's it called? I was supposed to record with Mikey today, and actually we did record. He was recording a interview for his show when we were talking about before I leave, and I think we got literally 10 minutes into it when his power went out. His power went out.
It wouldn't be a nerdcore show. Without technical difficulties.
Well, that's Mikey's show.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be a part of nerdcore in any form or fashion without technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But there was something else that happened today, and I'll bring it up to the screen. The nerdcore actually got their first pull quote on a film. Our first pull quote.
No one else is going to join? Okay.
Well, wait for it.
If you go to the trailer for "You Won't Be Alone" and you go to 1:23, this is what is on the screen. The only thing I'll say first and foremost, thank you so much to Focus Features for putting our quote in there. This is actually a pretty good. It was an okay movie shown at Sundance, but in my tweet reaction, I did put jaw-dropping cinematography, and they chose this quote. The only thing I do want to go ahead and point out. At first, I said, "Oh, they're gonna get my name wrong." No, they didn't. They didn't, bro. Raul Alejandro Mendoza, literally my name. The Nerds Core.
Oh, come on now, dog.
Yeah.
What? How do you mess that up?
I'm about to have to go buy the nerdscores.com right now.
No. I mean, look, man.
That shit.
I ain't even mad. It's the first one. It's going to happen, I think. But, yeah, the Nerds Core.
I mean, hey, shout out to you for getting the pull quote, but I mean, is this
I
don't know to be happy or pissed.
I mean, they got Raul's name right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
something.
If they got Raul's name right, if they look you up, they'll find the Nerd Corp.
I don't know. I would look at it and I would say, that's not the Nerds Corp. It must be the wrong place.
But there's so many Raul Alejandro Mendoza.
Oh yeah, I know 3.
But thank you so much, Focus Features. Our first pull quote for the Nerdcore. And you guys should go check out the trailer for "You Won't Be Alone." It premiered at Sundance this year. It's going to be coming out in April on the 14th, I believe. And go check it out, y'all. And first of many to come, hopefully.
What's the movie about?
It's about a witch in North Macedonia.
Okay.
Who takes
sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
Who takes a child from who takes a child when they're born, and when they're born, and then like years later, once the child is an adult, they kind of roam trying to like what's called find their way, go somewhere. I don't remember, but like the girl now, like every time she meets someone, she touches them and she basically grabs that body,
Oh, okay.
and what's it called, like travels through different bodies in North Macedonia. The movie's all right. I didn't think it was all that great. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was just okay. The cinematography though, it's shot in a 4:3 aspect ratio, and it's damn good. Like it's well shot, but it's nothing that I was like a big fan of. But my pull quote, they pulled a jaw dropping.
They said jaw dropping.
Yeah, but yeah, it's that's how it goes. But yeah, it's a pretty damn good movie, man. I thought it was okay.
He
It
said, "That's a
wasn't the
pretty damn
worst.
good movie, man. It's okay."
Yeah, it wasn't the worst. But yeah, I mean, what's it called? It wasn't the worst of the festival. I'll tell you that. No, but
What
yeah,
was the worst of the festival?
I believe the fifth.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not going to say.
Oh, I thought that was the movie.
No,
Bro,
no.
I have an excellent movie.
Bad
What?
CGI sharks, right?
Yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh Lord, you got to get that tattooed on yourself one day.
But I do look at this. Hold on, but look, this is where they pulled it out from, though. Um,
What?
what's it called? You Won't Be Alone is a meditative existential film that drags on, but holy hell does it work. A quiet exploration of what it means to be alive, built on the backs of observatory research of day-to-day life. Dare I say, also some jaw-dropping cinematography. But
And
from
they
there,
said, "Oh, that's hot."
They said
they
jaw
said, "I
dropping.
just
They're
saw
like,
these jaws right
that's it.
here."
That's the good shit.
Yeah. But if you want to read my review is up on the nerdcore.com, and I explain a little more. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. First pull quote that we ever get, y'all, and hopefully there's more to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with me holding
What's
down the
up? What's
network,
up?
you know what I'm saying? Everything will absolutely pick up. You know what I'm saying?
Are you ready for the trash talk? There's been some. What's it called? Film my character. You ain't ready. Vote Kylie 2022 to make the championship great for once.
Is that a champion we can believe? Join the campaign. Incredible. I would
Michelle, what
love
were you
for
gonna
Kylie
say?
to come in here and be like, "Madam President." Dun, 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 dun.
Honestly, Aiden's been taking this everywhere. I was listening to High Flyer Radio, and he was at it with Burke there too.
Oh no, you were listening to Gamer Core. It was on Gamer Core.
Oh yeah, see, I thought it was High Flyer Radio because y'all were talking about High Flyer Radio.
They brought it up, man. You know, if people want to talk about me, people want to talk about me. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
like? It's
goodness.
not my fault that I'm the hottest thing in the industry right now.
See?
I don't know what said industry is, but I'm the hottest thing in it.
I don't
Poor
know what
Killzone.
industry this is.
Killzone was just like, so is this Gamer Core or what?
Yeah, Keon was sitting there like,
Like, this is my show. What?
What's going on?
the moment Dwayne said, "I'm gonna pull up," I was like, "Oh no, it's on, it's on today, huh?"
But what's up? Why were you raising your hand?
Dwayne mad. Dwayne big mad.
Who raised their hand?
Oh,
Michelle?
Queen Weave was like
Oh,
that.
did I?
I think
Yeah.
Michelle was dancing.
I was dancing.
Plead
Oh,
the
okay.
fifth.
I plead
Hey,
the fifth. Yeah, no, I won't tell you.
Hooah.
I won't tell you what's the worst of the festival because I don't want to do that. And I also would like to be brought back to the festival for more time.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very vocal, but I leave that to the things where I'm actually reviewing the movies, and then from there we'll go ahead and leave it there. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah. It's just kind of been the day today. Tomorrow, Brad, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna be on tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow I'm gonna celebrate my birthday a little bit early with Shane. He's
We
gonna
could,
come through, and we're gonna hang out, grill some meat, and
hell yeah.
play some games.
You
There
gonna
you
put
go,
some
man.
meat on that grill?
Yeah,
Shoot, there might
I'm
not
usually-
be a live show tomorrow then.
Yeah,
But oh wait, so the stuff for High Flyer Radio is till Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
that would be Sunday. Yes, High Fly Radios presents AW Revolution. Watch along will be on Sunday. We are also running a charity stream. Any money you donate, as little as $1 to whatever your heart desires, will go to protecting the lives.
$1,000.
We'll go to protecting the lives of trans youth. in Texas.
Absolutely.
Which, by the way, I read today
might.
that law was actually paused. They actually, what's it called? They're challenging it. So
it's because someone walked up on Abbott and said, "Shoot."
We could do an unstructured tomorrow if we have some people.
I was gonna say, honestly, I'd be down to like pop in, and you know what I want to do really bad, Brad?
Show off the belt?
No, yes. Can we do a? Let's do a every Batman movie ranked. Let's do a tier list.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do like those like YouTube tier lists that they do. Let's do one of those.
I mean, because I don't even have them ranked. I would have to think about.
Yeah,
that.
I do, but I'd have to think about it. But like, we can get everyone else's input.
Okay, we'll talk. We can talk about this more.
We'll put it in dev. It's in development.
Yeah. Hottest thing. What are you blind? You ain't no Channing Tatum. Oh damn, Aiden. And,
I don't know, man. I think I'm pretty beautiful. Look, I got my hair done. Look at this color though. Like this shit's kind of sick. Like it's like we just stripped all the color from my hair.
I was about to say I actually like it like that.
It's like it's not like it looks white, but it's like
looks
pink
more blonde
on the
than me.
like it. Yeah, it's like blonde, but like on the inside, you can still see that like all the dread hair that's on the inside is still pink. So it's like really weird and like iridescent. I really love it.
Raul, speaking of grilling, do you know what goes great with grilling? JR's barbecue sauce. Kylie, you actually received your package yet with your JR's barbecue sauce?
Yeah, I think she did.
Pretty sure she did.
Yeah, I want to see when you get it, please. Hopefully it is there because on Sunday when she comes on, hopefully she's using it.
Absolutely, we need that.
We need that. Yeah. I had to ask my aunt because she came to visit us to bring me some spicy ketchup from Whataburger because I'm tired of Heinz. I'm fucking fuck Heinz, bro.
Bro,
Heinz,
they have a new spicy ketchup at Whataburger, dog. It's kind of fire. Like it's got like it's like I don't know how to describe it. Like it's almost sweeter, and it doesn't have as much of the kick, but there's still like a kick there. Yeah. But like Whataburger's spicy ketchup isn't like super spicy anyways. You know what I mean? Like it's got like it's enough to get a little tingle. Bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little tingle.
But you gotta try it, man. Whenever you come back, you gotta try it.
Yeah, I mean I'm until June.
I'll ship you some. I'll ship it all open already, and I'll just put it in a Ziploc bag.
Dude, no.
That would be horrible. Ship it in a box with just like the styrofoam peanuts, and just pour the sauce inside of the box.
Stop.
You fucking disgusting. Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting. The peanuts with all that red from the ketchup.
Yeah. I hope as soon as you open the box, it just stinks.
No, you're like building a bomb or what?
Remind me never to give Aiden my address.
Shit, he already has my location.
I got my advice from Jared Leto.
Oh, good lord! Yeah, no, yeah.
Send you a condom filled with whatever.
No.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
What? It's method.
Shut up. Yeah. Oh man, but I watched the Batman yesterday. Went at 3, and we went at 3, and I watched it in Dolby Digital and Dolby Cinema. That was good. And even way before that, I went to go watch The Godfather as well. They re-released it in theaters and watched it in Dolby, and God, that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, tell us about that. What was that like?
Oh man, I mean this new restoration, man, because it's gonna come up on digital as well, so you guys will be able to watch it. It's not gonna be exclusive to the discs. So when it looks fantastic. I mean, this movie looks like new, bro. It looks like it was literally like they still kept those elements of what made that movie the movie in like 72, but it looks like it was like breathed with new life into it, man.
Right.
Like it looks fantastic.
It's crisp.
Yeah, especially like that scene when Michael is gonna kill Solanzo and the what's it called?
I haven't seen it yet,
officer?
man.
Shut up! You watched it. and the police officer.
Yeah.
It's called you know how the red is in the back? Like that shit pops so well now.
Man.
And it looks great. It looks great.
Oh, I'm so jealous, dude. I wish I could have done that.
Yeah, and I didn't only have it for like one weekend, which fucking sucks, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I saw Mike. Didn't Mikey go do that? Is that what y'all were recording?
Yeah,
that's what y'all were recording.
No, we were talking about my film before I leave.
Oh, okay.
And then what's it called? Of course, his power went out. But yeah. I can't wait. When those
before the power goes out.
Yeah, before the power goes out, right? Yeah. I want to get the set when it comes out. So when it comes out, I'm probably gonna do a review on my channel and all that stuff. But
for sure.
Yeah. I sat down today and I recorded some videos. I recorded a Batman review, so that'll be hitting up my channel. So
I like that you're doing more stuff on your channel, man.
Yeah, man. I was like, I don't want to do too many like new movie reviews there because like I like leaving that shit here for the Nerdcore. But like I said, there's gonna be exceptions, like movies that I really, really want to talk about. I'll be like, oh fuck it, I'll throw it on my channel too. But what's it called? I like keeping my channel more on like physical media type of thing, and talk about physical media. But physical media. Yeah. But any plans for your birthday, bro? What you doing tomorrow?
I think I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow, get a little workout in, cook some breakfast for the family because they really want me to jerk off a couple times, 2 or 3 times, and then get up, do my workout, and then go back to it a couple more times. Then take a shower.
42 times, one for every year.
No, but I'm gonna just make some breakfast for the family because they want me to make some tomorrow. Chill out with them. We're gonna go see Batman again, and then go hang out. Probably my cousin's gonna come in because her birthday was the 28th. We go get some family dinner.
Man, that's just disappointing to hear.
I got the barbecue sauce. It's definitely. Oh no!
WCW level of sauces. No,
that's so disappointing.
Not even the made mustard.
Damn it, JR. Why the fuck are you lying to me, man? I listen to your podcast every single week. You tell me how delicious this barbecue sauce is. You straight capping.
Oh, go get buy the JR barbecue sauce. Good. Yeah.
I love my favorite. Speaking of JR, just to shout it out, my favorite Jim Ross call this week was when Jamie Hayter came out and went, "She's not little."
The fuck, JR.
She's not little.
God damn it, JR.
Yeah. But Queen Weave, did you watch the Batman already? No?
I haven't.
Because we're gonna what's it called? Head on break and then talk.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna leave after it. Before it.
I mean, you could stay and just listen to us, and then you could have that like perspective of like,
but also, does the movie do this? I don't want to hear anything. Queen was like, I don't want to hear anything.
It's because I've heard some stuff, but since I don't know anything, not that I don't know anything about the Batman, but particularly this part of the story of Batman, then I have like no expectations at all of like what I'll see or I just know that this is a younger Batman and that it's supposed to be, and Catwoman's gonna come out. And so that's it. That's all I know.
And that I left my wife at the theater.
Yeah, and that you left your wife
like a real man. Like a real man.
Like a real man.
I don't know. I'm still thinking because I was gonna wait to watch it with my boyfriend, but I'm like, no, I'm sorry, dude. Like, by the time I go see you, it's not going to be in theaters anymore. It's
already going to be in streaming next month. Like, I said, the streaming date is like April 16th.
What? Really?
Like, yeah. Like, this movie is going to be in and out of theaters, like, fast.
Yeah. And so, like, I mean, I'm going to go, like, I'd be able to be, like, in there in 2 weeks. Like, I'll see him in, like, 2 weeks. Yeah. And that shit's gonna be gone by next week or something, and so I want to see if I can watch it tomorrow.
I want to go see it in the Prime.
Just pretend like I haven't seen it and go watch it again with him if it's still available.
Bro, let's go see it.
Yeah.
Let's go see it, and then you can pretend that you didn't go see it whenever you go see it with him.
I mean, I saw it once and I want to see it again. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. The only thing is just that it's 3 hours.
I don't give a shit.
And so
I'll just get up and pee. Now that I know what's gonna happen, I'll be like, okay, I don't have to stay through this. I'll just go pee.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I do.
I tried asking people if they wanted to go with me, and like the only people that would have been willing to go with me didn't invite me to go. And I was like, yo, bitches, you're rude.
Wait, so I'm heading back home on Monday. I would be totally down if you want to go see it on Monday.
Hey, seriously?
Let's go do it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go see it on Monday.
But would you like stop by here?
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm pretty
so
sure
great.
it's not too far out of the way, and I think that I think they gave me Tuesday off anyway, so I could honestly just like.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
we'll figure it out. This is an off-camera conversation.
Yeah, we'll have this conversation later.
We'll figure this one out.
Yeah. Yes,
I'd love it.
Alrighty. Well, should I stay and wait, or
if you want to listen to us, why not? I don't.
That's up to you. It's a
non-spoiler or anything, but we're just going to tell you how we feel about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind being here. I just won't have. I guess my take at the end, like, you know how you ask everybody about it, I'll just be like, oh, so what do I think is gonna happen now after what do I expect I'll feel like after I hear y'all talk. And Raul, you were muted, and I don't know if you tried to say something.
Yeah, I was just gonna skip you.
Yeah, I know you won't skip me. I'm just saying that will be like my reaction. My reaction to y'all's reaction.
What did you think of the Penguin and Batman sex scene in the Batmobile?
I love the penguin with the knife running. It's my spirit animal.
It's incredible.
All right, well, we'll be back after this break with our non-spoiler review, and in the meantime, go ahead and stay tuned with these words from our sister shows here at the Nerdcore Podcast feed. We'll be back in a bit. Hey, I'm Raul Alejandro Mendoza, and this is
Jabril Newton.
And we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore Podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, it is from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT. Nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle. Oh, yeah. Don't tap out. Tune in.
Hello, guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is an interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Corps. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Corps podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Hey everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore Podcast. The podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right?
Not
and
on this one.
We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show of the Nerdcore Podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. We're back after the break. Thank you all so much for sticking with us here after the break. We are going to get into our non-spoiler thoughts on Matt Reeves' The Batman that was released on March 4th today. I was able to watch it on the 3rd, on Thursday, and then Aiden over here was able to watch it actually on the 2nd, right?
I saw it on the 1st, on Tuesday, whatever day it was, whatever day Tuesday was.
Yeah.
I think it was the 2nd, actually. Yeah, you're right. Whatever.
Chief, I think your what's it called? StreamYard changed up on you.
Did it?
They input it. So, let me see. Talk again, please.
Hello?
Oh, you're using your earphones, right? Okay, I thought you had your mic with you.
Nah, I don't have, dude. My mic stand, like, it broke, so like I would have to like hold my Blue Yeti, and I'm not trying to like hold it like I'm fucking asking interviews at the end of a ROH show, dog. Like I'm not doing that. So I'm just sticking with the headphone mic for now. So I get things fixed. We're broke boys. I mean, I'm not broke. I'm the champion. What are you talking about?
All right. So what's it called? I'll go ahead and just explain a little bit because we actually have never done a non-spoiler review. To be quite frank with y'all, we have never done a non-spoiler review here.
I'm pretty good with non-spoiler reviews.
If you're looking forward to a spoiler discussion, that will be on Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast, and we'll talk about the Batman there, spoiler thoughts included. But today we'll be doing it on spoiler. We are not allowed to talk about, heavy plot details, nothing surrounding the plot. What's it called? No character reveals, or if there were no character reveals, nothing like that. Let's just talk about what we thought about the film, and let's go ahead and get into it in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the thing is up, and that's when we're gonna talk. So, the Batman was released this week, and as of right now, it's actually brought in like 26 million on its preview night, so that's good. But
wait, we do have one spoiler.
The oldest spoiler in the book. The oldest spoiler in the book.
Well, I don't know. What about Uncle Ben?
That was it. Okay. All right. Well, we thank you for giving us your opinions, Kylie. So I guess I'll go ahead and go from the snake here. I'll go Brad, Aiden, myself. So Brad, what were your thoughts on Matt Reeves' The Batman?
I'll just start off and say there's few recent movies that have made me physically smile in the theater. There's a handful. That includes the newest Spider-Man. That includes Solo, and that includes the Batman. This is probably the most comically accurate rendition of the Batman movies, and I absolutely love it. Like, I loved everything about it.
All right.
Wow.
Aiden?
Yeah. I just brief thoughts before we kind of break things down a bit more. Like, everyone knows how much I love Batman. Like, Batman is my guy. Like, my whole life. Like, the reason I'm into film is because of 1989's Batman. Like, my parents, my mom and my grandparents left me in the living room one day, and they left the TV on, and they thought they put on the 1966 Adam West Batman movie because I was 3 years old. They were like, "Oh, I'll be fine with that. Like, it's nothing to." But it was 1989's Batman, and it was the scene when Batman and Joker were fighting in the bell tower, and Joker's just getting bloodied up, and like ever since then I fell in love with the character, and like just the anticipation for this movie for years, like building up to this moment and finally sitting down in the theater and just getting to experience like what Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson and everyone is like cooked up, and it was just like it's everything I wanted and more. Like I'm with you, Brad. Like damn near the entire movie. Like the movie's like really depressed. I don't know if I was smiling, but on the inside I was smiling because the movie's very heavy.
Physically, just sometimes when you just looked at this Batman that came through,
absolutely.
and it's just like I had the Batman Returns poster on my wall when I was a kid. I had the Batman cave when he drove in the cave, and you saw the cave. That was the fucking cave that kids played with. It was just quite amazing that all this detail was in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I just like I'm really honest. I'm beside myself with like how happy and like how well that they've pulled this off. Like every character was perfectly cast. Every character was perfectly acted. I think everyone completely understood the assignment. I think Gotham was incredible. Like it just breathtaking, man. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. There's two things you all know about me. There's two things that you can do to grab me when it comes to this, and I have always wanted this from a Batman film. I love Batman, and I love film noir. Films like Double Indemnity, The Woman in the Window, Touch of Evil. Those old detective stories from the 60s and 70s, and the neo noirs like Blade Runner. I love that. And I knew, like, ever since I read Batman comic books, and when I really started to dive into the character of Batman, I knew that like the world's greatest detective needs to finally have a detective story, and sadly the only time we ever got close to that wasn't even in movies. It was in freaking the video games. It was in the Arkham games. And, in the animated movies do them well too, in the series as well, but like
in the animated show.
But like live action, we never ever got the chance to see it. You see a glimpse of it in the Nolan trilogy, and when I went into this, it's definitely not a movie that you can smile with, because it's actually a really dark and depressing film.
Yeah,
even though
it's really fucking dark.
That's why I was gonna be like, "What?
Yeah.
You was smiling?"
I mean, you will see there are moments that you're like, "Oh yeah, baby,
yeah.
Woo!"
It's so accurate in the portrayal that it just, as a fan, you're just like, yes, they got it.
Yeah. Even though the last, I want to say 15 minutes, I teared up. I teared up. In those last 15 minutes of the film. But I'll say I love this movie. Matt Reeves understands Batman through and through, of how to portray him on the silver screen, how to bring him to the screen, and how to really dive into the intricacies of who Batman is. And I think that what the fuck? Why are you coming in with a mask? All right, well, the Batman, the Batman mask. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, what's called? I'll go ahead and let Luis give his thoughts now, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab something real quick. All right, Luis, what are your thoughts on the Batman?
You're really not as smart as I thought you were. And honestly, I'm tired of you, Raul. You have to make sense of this. But honestly, I thought that was a really good Batman. For me and Aiden, we've talked about this thing is like way before we even got a second outing of the release date. And without spoilers, because I'm gonna keep my reviews spoiler free. This movie is reminiscent to my childhood cartoon watchings of the 2004 animated Batman series called The Batman. And I feel like Matt Reeves honestly really took a great step towards putting that animated show into a live action format. And honestly, if the soundtrack for the movie is out now, and if you go back and look at I forgot what's the name of the Catwoman theme, but the one called Come With Me Feline. Mm-hmm. And if you go to listen the animated versions of Catwoman's theme in that animated version, they're basically two in the same.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, go check and compare those two. Like, search up the Catwoman theme from the animated show on YouTube, and then listen to the soundtrack one on Spotify.
Put that on, Raul.
is hell. I told him when he got it to put that on. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to my cell now
Oh no!
and enjoy
Stop,
the view.
Raul.
Thank you, Luis.
You're really not as smart, Raul.
Luis. All my people who've seen the Batman know what we're talking about.
Mendoza. But
No.
you know, the film was fantastic.
Oh, you lower your volume, Raul.
No, I didn't. I have it pointed the wrong way. Yeah.
Excuse me? Could you say
Hey,
that
if I had $1,
Shout out AMC. Shout out AMC, bro. Shout out AMC.
I'd have a lot of dollars.
Y'all could have done like some regular popcorn tin and shit, but no. Y'all went all out. Y'all did a good thing right here. This shit opens right here. And,
Dude.
yeah.
Dog, that's fine. How much was that?
$27, bro. It's my birthday present.
I think I'm gonna be asking for one tomorrow at the movie theater for my birthday.
Yeah.
That is fire. Oh my gosh.
When you watch my Batman movie review on my channel, which will be up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, this will be there's two in the background because one is mine and one is Luis's. But yeah,
that's sick, man. Yeah, absolutely. Well, while the air is dead, this movie's incredible. I just think that the first 10 minutes of this movie to me was more Batman than any other live action Batman film has ever been. I like the way that Matt Reeves makes Gotham feel like a living, breathing character. Robert Pattinson fits perfectly into this version of the Batman. There's something that I wanted to address on the show. I've seen a lot of people online that they're really criticizing Robert Pattinson's performance as Bruce Wayne rather than Batman. I think Robert Pattinson was spot on. I think a lot of these people have grown up in this era where it's kind of been normalized for there to be like, oh, there's the two identities. There's Bruce Wayne and then there's Batman.
Yeah,
that's not Bruce Wayne doesn't exist.
No,
Batman is the character. When he goes out as Bruce Wayne, it's because he has to go pretend to do something in order to progress the story along and progress whatever he's investigating as Batman. Like Bruce Wayne doesn't really exist. And like this is such an early portrayal of that character where I feel like later on in the future films we can grow into seeing Robert Pattinson kind of have like that like kind of what you see Ben Affleck doing in like BVS, where it's like at the party, oh, I'm drunk, hey, what's going on, guys, hey, Bruce Wayne. Like we can see him turn into that, but like we all know that is all a facade. Like that's not who he is.
And that's why,
this is
Nolan movies. You get thrown into it with Bruce, like he's at those parties, and you're just like, yeah, Bale, you're doing a really good job as Bruce here, but like when you transition to Batman, it just feels like
he didn't have that transition.
Yeah, it just feels like an extension of who Bruce is, and it's like here, like I think that was going to be my next question. Like, what did we think about Robert Pattinson? What did you think of?
Perfect. The definitive live action Batman. 100%.
I thought about it.
I don't even have a second thought. He is the Batman.
Yeah.
Like his facial expressions, like his cadence, his voice, like he has that presence, dude. Like when he's just standing there in a room, like it's incredible.
Yeah.
What is that noise? Yeah, what is that?
That's the wind. That's the wind.
Sorry.
And it's not even just like the spoken dialogue, but those, like, if you notice, just those long stares and how they convey so much from the body language of Pattinson. I mean, this you can tell that, for one, this was something that Pattinson's been wanting to do for a long time. But two, that he did the research. He read comics, but he also studied the intricacies of who Batman is. And that's why, to be honest, like, I love Ben Affleck. That was my favorite Batman because I love the way that he's portrayed, and I love his other than Justice League. That's something else we don't talk about. But like, I love the dark and broody Batman who's kind of like gave up all hope in the world. But this one, god damn, I loved every moment that Pattinson was eating it up on screen, and I loved its relationship with all the other characters and how he had different chemistry with everybody else. And I mean, it just proves time and time again that this man is past the Twilight shit.
Yeah,
Past
he's been past that.
If I see another Twilight like Robert Pattinson joke, bro, I'm gonna go. Like, come on, what are we doing? Like, did you guys even watch the movie? Like, are you serious?
I mean, I think like people don't have this. They can't understand that this Batman. This is a young Batman. This is the Batman who's only been doing it for 2 years, with Gotham at its worst. We have they mentioned Maroni and Falcone like that's they usually
we're gonna
like
start going
slightly
into
mention
plot
that they
details,
actually showed Falcone in this.
Yeah.
This is like Gotham at its worst, and he's been trying for 2 years. Of course, he's gonna be depressed and tired. Like that would depress and tire me if I'd be burnt out. Trying to do that.
Yeah.
And that's what people aren't understanding. That all the billionaire playboy Bruce Waynes. That's like he
added
Batman
that.
for
Like that came in later. Like he was like Bruce was never that guy. He had to learn. He had to like change himself. He had to adapt and to become that character because people eventually were like, this Batman and this Bruce guy, there's a lot going. Like he has to try to like that, and I want that to be like a plot point in the sequel. Like I want that to be something where it's like, okay, like we're like we're done with this story. Like, how has this story changed that character? You know what I mean? Like that's a good film. Like characters learn and characters grow. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what this film does. But the secondary characters too, like everything fit in so seamlessly to me. Like I know a lot of people beforehand were like, oh, how's this movie going to handle like Falcone? How's it going to handle Penguin? How's it going to handle Riddler, Catwoman, Gort? You've got all these characters. Everyone fit in seamlessly because everyone is only on screen in moments where it matters.
Yeah.
No one is left by the side.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Seeing Penguin, the way he's portrayed in this, that's Penguin. Like Penguin's always been a mob like boss.
He's like Penguin
that's
from
never
Jersey.
been portrayed in the movies before. They've always had him as Danny DeVito as a deformed, character. That was basically him in Batman Returns. This is like legit mob boss shit, and that's what I love. They're like this is like based on the comics, like.
And I love the modern interpretations of some of these characters, and I'm not going to go and explain that, but I like how we brought some of these new things up. But there's also one of the last things I'll probably bring up. I mean, it cannot be gone. We cannot end this without talking about Michael Giacchino's incredible score. I mean. It's been a while since I could say that like a comic book film score was like epic to the point where like I felt it like in my
This is going
bones.
to get an Oscar and this might win.
Yeah.
I felt it in the back of my chair.
Like the Batman theme in this dude. The Batman theme in this dun 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 dun. Like the way it just roars when you're sitting in the theater. Oh my goodness. There's a scene, and I'm not going to give away what it is, but the scene with the Batmobile.
Yeah. With that score and just how it builds, right? How it freaking and then it crescendos and it
humps.
Man, it's so well done. And also Greg Fraser. I mean, Fraser's at this point has cemented himself as probably one of the best cinematographers, and there's one shot that I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give spoilers away. There's one shot that's just stuck in my head that I just love the lighting in it and the framing. And I was just like, oh fuck, man.
There's multiple shots in this movie that I can't I just can't shake them. Like I saw this movie on Tuesday and I've thought about it damn near every second of every single day since Tuesday, thinking about how much more I love this film. Like it's and I want to bring it up because we haven't yet, but like Zoe Kravitz is great as Catwoman. Personally, I think she's the best one that we've seen live action.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
fuck
and Paul Dano's Riddler. Oh my!
New twist to anything we've seen from Riddler before, and this is how Riddler should be portrayed.
He's so haunting in the film, and genuinely, I think that Paul Dano's performance is just right under like Heath Ledger for me in a Batman. Like as far as like villains in a Batman film go, like Paul Dano.
He was my favorite performance.
I think he's like, as far as like the script goes, I think that Paul Dano is probably the best Batman villain we've seen in a film. But I think Heath Ledger's performance as Joker was a better performance.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of them. Honestly, I would just put.
I think they're both like
level.
Yeah, they're level. Like I would like Heath Ledger by a hair. Heath Ledger by a hair.
Yeah.
And here's what I had the problem with Nolan's Batman is I never thought Bale could hold up on his own as the Batman. He always had a good villains that helped hold up that movie. This, I feel Pattinson holds his Batman. Like
Yeah.
I could watch Pattinson as Batman the whole damn time.
This whole
And
movie's
on
on
top
his
of that, you
shoulders.
have great villains.
It would have taken 3 more hours of this shit, man.
Yeah.
As long as you gave me the chance to go pee, of course, right? You know, if I
Intermission.
I got me an intermission. I got to, because holy shit, man! I swear to God, I thought something was gonna come out the tip by like 2 hours and 30 minutes, bro. Like,
If I had $1.
man, I thought something was about to bust out. I was like, I can't hold it any longer. But like, I would have watched 3 more hours of that shit, man. Like,
The whole movie's finally on his shoulders. Like, it's finally a Batman movie where Batman is front and center the entire movie. Like, you really get deep into the character and like how Batman is feeling and what he's going through and like how he processes things. And it's like, it's if you could take out of my mind and project onto the silver screen what I wanted in a Batman movie, this is the exact movie that I would have, the exact movie that would have come out of my brain. Like, it's.
And I think none of us ever doubted Reeves. I mean, like I said, every single time Matt Reeves opened that mouth, when he was at Fandom, when he was on there the second time, and he was kind of talking a little bit of like what he was, doing and like his idea of what he wanted the Batman. I was like, this guy knows what the fuck he wants. Like, this guy knows what he's talking about. And I'm glad that he was able to make the movie he wanted to make. And I'm glad that he's what's it called? Has that 3-picture deal. So we're getting ourselves a trilogy, whether we like it or not. It's happening.
Whew.
Yeah, Pattinson has that 3-picture deal as well. So
plus the spin-off series, man, that they're working on.
The Penguin spin-off series, the fucking GCPD one, and then now an Arkham
An Arkham series,
Did
which
they say where they're gonna release them and stuff?
No.
No.
I think GCPD is like aiming for like the end of the year, right? Or is it maybe next year?
No, I meant like, because they're gonna do a spin-off series. Like, where is it gonna get released? Like,
HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
which is good.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
Which
It's
like
Warner
give me
Media.
more of this universe. Which another thing like I want to kind of bring up too, like I know a lot of us going into the movie were like, oh wow, this is gonna be like a really grounded Batman movie. It's grounded to a degree. Like this movie is very much like fantastical. Like I genuinely think that like this is the best like comic book / graphic novel adaptation I've ever seen because it feels like a Batman comic book where it's like some elements of this are very fantastical, but some elements of this are very much like grounded in the real
Straight
world.
up looks like a fucking 90s comic book, man. Like it straight up looks like the 90s comics.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Yes, Michelle.
Question. Okay, so would you guys then recommend this movie to somebody who's never seen a Batman movie? Like, do you think this is like a great way to start watching?
This is what I
like
would show them if
looking
they've never seen a Batman movie. I would
Because
say, hey, watch this movie.
Yeah. Because all you gotta know is that his parents died and he became Batman, and then you get
And they
thrown
give you
in
enough
here.
of that in the film to be like, oh,
Generally, everyone
what's
already
happened?
knows
Oh,
that.
this guy's parents are dead. Okay, like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a spoiler or not to give away that they don't really.
Yeah,
I think Matt Reeves has talked about several times. He's like, I don't want to do the origin story again. This is not an origin story. It's not an origin story, but they give you enough to understand.
We don't need it, and that's when I kind of agreed with Dan's review, Dan Muir's review. He's like, we don't ever need to see that origin story again. Like this is
like
the
Uncle
way we
Ben's.
should be doing it from now on. Like just throw us in. Like we don't need to see that origin again.
Yeah, because
there's only so many ways you can do.
Remember a lot of the Batman movies, and so that's why I don't want to feel like I'm going into the movie and feeling like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any like criticisms or anything? Because I do have some criticisms. Like I do love the movie, but there are like if I had to nitpick, there are some nitpicks that I have.
I felt that the script could have been tuned up a little more. There were things that like, we're it's not that we leave them by the side, right? It's things that we kind of go past it a little bit too much. Like, there are things that I'm going to bring up in the spoiler review when we get to finally talk more like plot heavy wise, but there are things of the script that I think that could have been tuned up a little more, and the editing I think could have been done a little better. But other than that, like honestly, it's hard for me to find something that I don't like about this movie right now.
I mean, there might be some pacing in the beginning. There might. I'm not going to call it out. My wife will call it out, but I'm not going to call it out. There might be. And then, like, there's some scenes where you're going, okay, that's not the most sensical, but fuck it. I'm not going to bring it up.
I've
already tweeted it out anyway.
Yeah, I don't think this movie needed to be 3 hours long. Like, I think this thing could have been like a solid 2:30, and I think that would have been perfect. But at the same time, like, nothing
could have
that I
been
was
6
being
hours, I would have been
presented.
happy.
Yeah, nothing that was being presented to me, I was at any point was like going, oh, why are we doing this? It was like, okay, no, like I want to linger more in this world. Like, I want to know what's going on in this world. Like, at every point in this movie, like, I felt like I was fully engrossed in what Gotham City was like, and like I could totally understand like the city. It's also
Can
like,
I just say that with what we've seen from Peacemaker and them saying these shows that are coming out,
yeah,
I'm fucking ready.
I'm so
Fucking
hyped.
I'm ready, man. What's it called? My only big complaint is that they didn't have enough Nirvana for my taste, man. I needed more.
That
more
was great.
Nirvana.
Like, I really like the needle drops.
Well, and
yeah.
I thought it was only going to be in the trailer. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, they're not going
Come
to
on,
do
man.
Nirvana, and I'm
There's
like,
some great
then when
needle
it
drops in
played,
the
it's like,
movie.
okay,
And I loved it. When I read up a little bit more about like why he kind of used it, and he was kind of saying how like that Bruce is kind of like in a way Kurt Cobain, where he like doesn't really want the fame. He doesn't want to be known, and like if you know Kurt Cobain, you know that like one of his biggest issues was like he didn't want to become famous.
Yeah,
He wanted to
and you
make
feel
music.
you feel that in Pattinson's performance too, where it's
Yeah.
like it's a burden to him that he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I won't ask
I
for
love it.
scores. I won't ask for scores because we're gonna leave scores for the spoiler review. Because what's it called? I think
I'm gonna give it, since I don't know if I'm gonna be on or not 100%. So
Okay, then, yeah, you
9.8
go
out
ahead.
of 10. If I have to be nitpicky, 9.8 out of 10. Otherwise, like 100 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
Just
Brad
genuinely,
and I
like
will wait.
genuinely, as I was watching it, I was like, I think I'm watching my favorite movie of all time.
My major complaint: not enough of Bruce Wayne. Not enough of Bruce Wayne. But I what's it called? I get you, Kylie. But what's it called? Well, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna take the banner down, and we're gonna finish up here. But if you want to hear spoiler thoughts of the Batman, you're gonna have to wait for Thursday. And then what's it called? Once we get there, we're gonna talk all about the plot details and stuff. And you heard Kylie. You heard Aiden with that one, Kylie.
I know. I saw it, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
oops.
Yeah. But
Sorry, not sorry.
hey,
Ooh, I had a heart attack.
it's all
Drops
good.
the belt.
Yeah,
all
JK brings it back up.
drops the belt. But
I
of
ain't
course,
never dropping
hope
this boat,
everyone-
baby.
Hope everyone had a good time, and we will go ahead and see you all on Sunday for AW Revolution Watch Along. I don't know if something's gonna happen tomorrow. I think that's gonna be a question
Maybe,
about
maybe
what
not.
Brad's
Who
gonna
knows?
say. We'll see what Brad says. But
me and
in the
Aiden will figure
meantime,
out.
in the meantime, it has been a great time. And from the bottom to the top, let's go ahead and plug it up here. Queen Weave, tell us where they can find you.
You can find me at Queen Weave with 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weave. You can also on, did I say Twitter? No, Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. I unfortunately haven't really been on Twitch recently, but if you want to go ahead and give me a follow there, maybe that will encourage me if I see more people following me to actually record more. Well, what's it called? Go live stream playing video games.
You gotta start somewhere.
I know, right? And you could also
Look at this. This came from nothing. It was, like, hey, we're almost at 400 subscribers on the YouTube. Like,
I love it. Love to see it.
great. Steady growth.
You can also listen to my podcast. That is also thanks to this beautiful platform. If it were not for the Nerdcore, honestly, I probably wouldn't have started podcasting at all. Anything. But you can find me at the Share Club Pod, at Share Club Pod on Twitter, anywhere you listen to podcasting. We're gonna start again in March releasing episodes on this Friday, actually today's the first release. Today's the first release, y'all. Today's the first release. It was at 3 p.m. So go listen to that first episode of season 3. Really cool stuff. We talk about movies, series, music, and everything that's lit. We've had these 3 beautiful people here as guests, so go listen to their episodes.
I want to do another one. Can we do one on the Batman?
We could definitely do that. Once, if we can convince Gio to watch this movie for 3 hours. I don't know. Maybe he's He'll.
He said he was gonna see it on like spring break.
Oh well, maybe after, or we'll figure something out. But it'll be really cool.
Wait that long?
Huh?
That's what
Oh, wait,
when
no, spring break
Gio
is in
said
March,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
sorry.
see it on spring
Spring
break, I
break's
was
like
like,
next week.
you capped
well,
it.
2 weeks
No
ago.
way.
I mean, 2
bro.
weeks
That's
from now.
already
I
too
know,
long. It
I'm
came
like,
out today.
wait,
You already
I
waiting too
suddenly
long.
remember what month I'm on.
Yeah, I know, and I mean, the spring break's different for everybody. Like, it's weird.
No, yeah, for sure.
At least it's like a week or two difference for some people. But yeah, you can check me there. We're gonna start Survivors of Flame soon, where young Yoda and I are gonna appear, playing D&D. Really cool characters. Go check us out soon. And yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
I
Donate
don't
to
want
see
y'all motherfuckers
another
to find
team.
me on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Just find me here on the Nerdcore. You know, really repping my show, High Flyer Radio. You know what I'm saying? I see Kylie in the chat talking all that shit as usual, but you know what? It ain't nothing to me. I'm the first champ, and you'll never be able to take that away from me. I'll do anything I
I'm gonna
can
be
to
real
retain this
honest.
title.
The person who should be fucking pissed and should be talking shit should be me, who wasn't even informed that there would be an extra point to be done during the fucking Royal Rumble.
Bro, you didn't qualify,
You
dog.
weren't even close, man.
You had to get to the
Don't
end.
matter.
You weren't even close.
Chance, bro.
You weren't
Listen.
even close.
I'm getting screwed out here.
do you
and
wanna
I'm the
sh-
fucking
hang on, Raul.
commissioner.
You're not getting
Raul.
screwed. You chose your choices.
Do you want a shot at this title, Raul? I'm gonna ask you this. Let's set something here. Let's put it on camera.
Baby, I've been born for that
WrestleMania
title.
Night 1. There's nothing going on in WrestleMania Night 1. You know, I think that would be the
There's nothing
perfect.
going on. I'll tell you.
There's nothing going on Night 1 of WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania Night 1 would be the perfect time for you to pick an opponent. Not now, not now, but pick an opponent.
I don't care who
And-
you put, bro. I'll take them. I'll take them all.
Accept
Whoever
the
wins
challenge.
whoever wins Night 1 challenges Night 2.
Look, man, I'll tell you something, bro. I'll fight anyone, and I'll fight your coward ass too, bro, if I need to. Because I got fucking screwed, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
So
You guys
Ready to
making me do your
rumble.
work too by being the commissioner when I can't even sniff the title because
I'll
I'm
do-
lower on. I'm at the bottom, bro.
You can't even do
Yeah,
what?
I can't even
You said you
sniff
can't
it,
even
put me at the bottom, bro.
You said you can't
Yeah.
even do what? Exactly,
Yeah.
sir. So, you know,
Those are funny.
WrestleMania Night 1,
Fuck up and
Raul
edit.
versus question mark. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Put me on. Put me wherever the fuck you want to put me on, bro. I'm just telling you, dude. I'll take Brad if I need to, bro.
Raul's like, catch me outside.
Brad's
How
already
about
had his chance.
that?
Well,
We'll get
what's it
to
called?
it.
Unlike you, bro, I give second chances out here, bro. When it
Yeah,
comes
all
to
right.
the
Well, you know
competition.
what? Find out what happens Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, AEW Revolution watch along with our
Fucking
Protect Trans
Jabril.
Kids charity stream.
Shit, I'll fucking go up against my first host on High Flyer Radio if I have to.
Real.
Jabril, what do you have to say, man?
Jabril ain't gonna say shit, man.
Hey,
Jabril's gonna be like,
Alright.
"Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I gotta hang out with my girl that day." Yeah, that's what Jabril's gonna say. That's what Jabril's gonna say.
Gotta take care of the kids, remember?
I gotta take care of my kids. Yeah.
Gotta take care of them kids. For the longest time, I really thought Jabril had kids. It was like the
He's like,
longest
oh, I'm
joke.
sorry, man. I've got a wedding that day, bro. Yeah. Whatever, Brad. Let them know where they can find you.
Random Germ 101 everywhere. Survivors of Flame. We're starting back the 9th, which is next week. And the Nerdcore.
Link in the description.
Fuck up, Jabril. Can't relate, bro. Look, Jabril, when you can come on,
That's
baby,
rude.
come on for a freaking show, then you can challenge me. I'll tell you that. When you can come on,
Whoa.
What?
I think I might have to leave that StreamYard link wide open on Sunday. See who comes walking through that door.
yeah. But as always, you can find me at the Nerd Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter. Twitch.tv/Nerd Chicano on YouTube.com under Alejandro Mendoza because I don't have a custom URL. And if you get me to 100 subscribers, I get my custom URL. So make sure that you subscribe and you get me there because at 100 subscribers, I do a whole commentary of War and Peace from 1969. Please. I'm dropping my Batman review tomorrow on the channel, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go and check it out. Do all that wonderful stuff. And as always, all the stuff that I write on the nerdcore.com. I am 60% done with my Sundance coverage. And I'm starting to wonder why the fuck I watch so many movies. But you know what? and until these fingers bleed off, I will finish writing my finger. Let's go. Jabril said, "I'm gonna make you sleep in that ring, then go home to bed with the miss." Yeah, man. Go get yourself some more trouble and make some more kids, bro. You already can't stand the 3 you got right now, bro.
Sending love to
Look.
Kylie.
Kylie, the only champion I see on screen is Michelle. She's an actual badass. Look, Kylie, you what's it called? You too, Kylie. You get more opportunities than me, man. I'm fucking left at the bottom here. But either way, what's it called? I'll see you guys on Sunday. But in the meantime, this has been the Chicano. And I'm signing off along with Brad. Send him out.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being the host as always. Thank you to Michelle and Aiden for joining us today. Thank you to all those we're in chat. Thank you to all our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I will just say I will pay to see Batman 10 more times before I pay a dime to see Morbius. Young Yoda out. And that's the bottom line.